It's Stephen and Fonz in Anything Goes. Good afternoon, Fonz.
Afternoon.
Well, we've no idea what's going to happen. I mean,
Right.
this show, Anything Goes, is dependent on audience participation. And if there's no audience, there's no participation. So it's
Right.
interesting. But first of all, a public announcement. Brigetti went to her Facebook page this morning and went to the quality tab and was told that her page was going to, well, she got a warning that a page may be unpublished. So she went to other pages and they
I haven't checked mine.
right. Okay, well, it's the page quality. It's
Yeah.
under
I'll
other
do.
on
I'll
the
do.
page.
I'm gonna do that now. Let's have a look.
Okay, this is live, and
It better not be. I spent endless years. Let's have a look. Quality. Whereabouts is it? Quality.
page quality. It's under
Whereabouts is
more.
more?
Yeah.
More. Oh, I got you. Yeah. More. Page quality. More or less. Here we go. Let's. Your page is at risk of being unpublished.
Indeed.
Content violations against community standards in unauthorized behavior could lead to publish. We're making it easy for you to see when we've taken action against content posts and share community. This is repeatedly violation, and share misleading content may have reduced distribution or to be unpublished. This isn't a full list of every violation.
Inappropriate.
So, what actually are everybody been violating?
I don't know. We have no idea. It's you, me, Angelica, Sebastian, Brigetti. Everybody seems to have it on their page. In fact, Safria went and created a new page, totally new page, and it was there too. So,
I'm just reading what the community standards say, and it's in authentic behaviour. It says not to use multiple Facebook accounts or share accounts between multiple people. So basically, I think it's what they're saying is if you put a post on Facebook, you can't share it on another group. That's what it's about.
Yeah. Well, that's that basically. Yeah, it could be, but it's a bug. And
yeah. Do you think it's not genuine sort of thing?
That's right. I don't think it's all genuine. I think they've rolled out an update and it's unfortunately gone wrong. And everybody's got that warning now.
Yeah. Do you think it's just not us, everybody?
It's well, basically, I think it's everybody because you did yours at random then, and your page was. It's just.
Well, no, we're all connected by video chat. That's the thing. Is anybody outside video
good
chatting?
Point. Yes, they are.
Have they checked it? Have they got the same thing?
Yes, they have.
Yeah, then it's a bug somewhere, then, isn't it?
Yeah. There you are. We've been found. Discovered. You're our first visitor. Welcome, Kelly.
Hey. We're not alone.
Get the message out. Link to share is the show link, which is there, and that should come up on YouTube in a minute. And shall we share it out too? See what happens. We have nothing to lose, so I'm going to go close that down and go out to Facebook and there.
Sorry about the coughing.
Okay.
It's always when you're live, isn't it? I haven't been coughing at all. I'm more conscious of trying not to cough, and now I am.
Right, and Kelly's watching live on YouTube, and we're welcome.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
Good. It's a time for more and more people will come over to YouTube and tune in. It's just the word spreading and
that's right. It's building it up, isn't it? From nothing. Which, well, sorry, I'm just going to type in the immortal words. We are live. We are live. No, that's the wrong link.
Send them to the wrong place.
Yep. I've got the right link now. So put that link in. Okay, so that's that posted. And Kelly's shared on his Facebook. Thank you, sir.
Well done. Well done.
It. Well done. Okay.
Even my dog's shouting about it.
Right.
Letting people know.
We are. It looks good on YouTube, though.
Yeah. I don't know. It just feels. It feels more. I don't know. What's the word? Better. Streams better. We've got 2 people watching now, so I don't know who the second one is. I have to say hello.
Right. If you're watching us live, then please say who you are, and if you could share the link, then we'd be most grateful, because nobody knows where we are. But we thought we'd come and try out YouTube.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But it's about growing the content. It's about growing the content and sorry, my dog's barking, putting me off. Spreading it out to further bits and bobs.
Well, it basically because
sorry, I'm being distracted by a dog.
Okay. Because we're actually on YouTube, it means that the YouTube search engine will find us, and so will Google search.
Yeah.
So we're more discoverable by virtue of the fact of just being on YouTube. But it is a question of building up a network over time. And
but it depends as well. As time goes by, people who subscribe to the channel as well, as that builds up, then there's a ready-made audience there, isn't there? They'll be made aware that you're going live and stuff.
Yeah, they are. And I'm just made a wrong turn here, so just let me sort this out. Okay. The thing is that YouTube and Facebook don't play nice. They don't like each other at all. And when you try to share anything YouTube on Facebook, you're up against it, because Facebook just doesn't like YouTube, and therefore they're not showing anything at all other than the actual link itself.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard with Facebook's, and I've noticed that not just with YouTube but other links as well. They won't. So when I share my website, it really annoys me, because I could share a new page, but it will still show the same picture, which is no connection to the post whatsoever, because it's just the one that it just randomly picks and won't let you change it. And people keep saying, like, I put some pictures up of Cambridge in the 1970s, and it's stuck for a picture from the 1920s. And people comment, go, looks a bit older, because I haven't clicked on the link to see the pictures. I've obviously just looked. It looks a bit older than the 1970s, that picture. So
yeah. There is a fix for that. I have a fix for that. Okay, and it works every time.
What's that?
Basically, sign up to be a Facebook developer.
Yeah,
which is easy and straightforward. Once you've done that, then you can actually request that they clear their cache for a given page and put a new photo in.
Oh, right.
Then when you share it, it shares it with the latest photo.
Oh, so right.
Become a Facebook developer. Go to I'll give you a link afterwards, but you go to
do that. Yeah,
go to a certain page, put the URL in.
Will it keep changing the picture though every time you put a new? Or do you have to keep?
It will wake it up. You might have to keep doing it, but it is a workaround.
It's better than showing a picture from the 1920s and trying to convince people actually if they click on it, it's actually the 1970s.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So we need to put together a game plan now to actually market our YouTube show. But
you're the video making wizard of like introductions. You should make a little video and then we can share it about. Now watch us on YouTube at this time. I actually decided, because I'm so fed up of not knowing what time it is in each country, that I downloaded an app, so I now know that it's 7 a.m. in Washington. So and it's 11 p.m. in Canberra in Australia. And the rest and all that. So no.
Question from Kelly. Are you on Facebook and YouTube simultaneously? I just came here. No, you at the moment, one day we may be, but for the moment it's either or. You can either go live on Facebook or live on YouTube. And being adventurous types, we decided we'd come live on YouTube because we can.
Yeah.
So what will happen is that after this show, I will download the recording and then I'll upload it to Be Live in 5 as a premiere. And whilst the premiere is playing, I will sit there and comment. So hopefully we're going to see how that works. Somebody did it the other day. They went live on YouTube, downloaded the video, uploaded it as a premiere, and they got more viewers than if they'd gone live.
Yeah, so that's sometimes how it happens. It's like with some videos that I do. I upload them to YouTube, old videos that I've done, then premiere on the Facebook, and they get, one of them had over 1,000 views.
Oh wow!
And if I'd have shown that probably live during a program, that I don't think it would. I don't know how that works. I don't know. It's crazy, but it does.
And it is. Who could ever work out how Facebook works? No idea.
But it's like some other posts. I dug out some old video footage of Cambridge. One from the 1950s of a horse walking around Cambridge teaching road safety, and that's had hundreds of hits. I can't remember how many. And another one that I put up yesterday, 1974 TV show from Cambridge, from Anglia TV, about Cambridge, and that's had hardly any. And I thought, it's just crazy. It's just who's watching or who's looking at the time, I suppose, isn't it? It's who gets to see it in their posts, and it's just aiming people at the right time.
It is. That's totally it. I mean, with a premiere, you can actually go whatever time you want, can't you? Could you screen share for us to see? Is that your app or?
What's that? Is that the app?
What would you like?
I can show you.
Yep. Okay. I'll put you full screen.
Hang on.
You know full screen while you sort yourself out.
I definitely need to sort myself out. Yeah, just you can't. The thing is, the light reflects off it.
The light is reflecting, yeah.
But
yeah.
That's how it looks. See a bit like that.
Right. Okay.
But I'm trying to get it so you can actually see it. But that's the app. It tells you the times where they are. Oh, there you go. It's looking a bit.
Okay.
Gives you an idea of what it looks like. It's called. It's just a freebie app, Globe Tempus. You know, I mean, it lets me know the time. So when people keep saying, can you do this show at such and such time in American time? Like, what's that in the U? So now I know. I haven't got to look stupid anymore.
Well, I mean, the recent time when the clocks changed and there was a week gap, that was great fun. But yeah, I mean, knowing the time around the world is helpful, definitely.
You know, I just thought the other day, I've got a phone, and it's like, it just seems like, you know, some of those things that are in your face, but you in plain sight, but you just don't see them. And I thought, but why don't I just put, like, just suddenly dawned on me, I want to know what time it is. Why don't I look to see if there's an app that does that? Why didn't I think of this last year? It's just like some stuff so plain in your face that you don't realise.
Right. Okay. This is what we can do this, Kelly. That's what it would look like with 4 people on screen.
So it's I think it's complete same, isn't it, as what it would be on.
Yeah,
Even the layout's completely the same.
it is. It is. We can do 3 people.
I think the only thing that'd be different if you've got a different picture on YouTube, it'd be different to what it would be on Facebook, I can imagine.
Yeah. Excuse me. Hang on. I'm going to sneeze.
I'm coughing. You're sneezing.
This is good. This is a good start. Okay, brilliant. Okay. You're welcome. Okay. Let's take that off the screen. Good. Did that. And I've got the short video, which I can play. I've got to drop that one down.
We got a quiz today.
We've got a quiz, yeah.
Yeah, good.
Go.
Good.
Do you want the quiz?
Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah.
Okay, let's do the quiz. And Kelly, you're going to be the winner. We can say that at the beginning by virtue of the fact that you're the person watching us live. However,
but somebody in a replay might win. So put the comments in the replay if you do win.
Yeah, it was 10 out of 10 last week.
Yeah, I missed them last week. I haven't even had the chance to watch it. Last week was manic for me.
Okay, I'm just trying to locate the screen share. Just a minute, where is it? That's not it. That's not it. I'm going to stop that. I'm going to try again. So screen share. I'm sharing a tab. That's the tab. Share. Come back to here. All right. Okay, I've got it twice now. Here we go. Let's try. So we'll bring the screen share up, and we'll try and get it so that.
Is this the same one as before from last time?
Yeah,
brilliant. And you could say it's all music based. I can't. Oh yeah, I can see it now.
Right.
70s best album.
Now 70s best albums quiz.
Yeah.
Good. That's where we're going. So 70s best albums quiz, and let's play. Oh, I'll refresh the page.
Loading. Oh, right, here we go.
Over to you, Mr. Radio Announcer.
On the radio, greatest hits. Oh, let's have a look. So it's Donna Summer, the Beach Boys, Steve Miller Band, Billy Joel. Sorry.
Billy Joel.
My accent. It's my accent. Sorry.
Okay.
Billy Joel, I reckon.
Okay. You think he had enough hits to fill 2 albums?
Yeah, he had quite a few.
All right. Okay. Kelly, your vote. Kelly's going for Billy Joel as well. So let's go for the first one. And it's wrong.
No, it's not. It's Donna Summer. Wow.
Donna Summer.
I didn't think she had any. What?
All right. The second question.
Well, I don't think it's Pink Floyd because I don't remember that Pink Floyd. It's ELO, and it's ELO, isn't it?
Do you agree, Kelly? Are we going for ELO? Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, shall we go for ELO?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you were right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shaved Fish. This one's easy. I've got it over there.
You have the album?
Yeah, of course I have. Shaved Fish. It's got different bits of artwork and little cartoon drawings of the different songs on it. Yeah. I can't say who it is.
Right. Kelly said
because
the last one too.
I know the answers to this one. Okay. Do you want me to say? Just tell me when you want me to give the answer.
Shall we say it together as Kelly writes it?
Yeah.
John Lennon
and the Plastic Ono Band. Brilliant album. It's a collection of some of his great songs, isn't it?
Yeah. And Kelly got there before us.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say John Lennon, and that's correct. So fourth question coming up.
Blast from the Past. Sounds like something. Right now, this sounds like something to start with that I thought very Rolling Stoney, But then again, I'm thinking it could be Ringo Starr. Now, there's a question about Ringo Starr. I don't know if anybody knows the answers to. He had a hit with the song Back Off Boogaloo. Do you remember that song? Back
Vaguely,
off Boogaloo. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
The question is, did Boogaloo ever back off?
I don't know.
No, see, we don't know. He's left that unanswered. Old Ringo.
Right,
But
okay.
there you go. I'm between Ringo Starr and Rolling Stones, but more Ringo.
So Fonz is going for Ringo. I'm going to Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young.
It probably is that. Go carry on.
I don't know.
No. Yeah.
Wait for Kelly's post to come through. And right, so you're going for Ringo as well?
Yeah. Ringo.
Okay, so let's go for Ringo. Both correct.
Yeah, see. It's the kind of title you look at that and you think Ringo Starr.
Right. Okay.
It's not Pink Floyd. Definitely not Pink Floyd.
Singles go steady. Pink Floyd.
Jefferson.
Straight. Yep.
Jefferson Airplane became Jefferson Spaceship. Was it Starship? Then they lost to Jefferson and just come Starship.
Yep.
Something like that.
I love the history of bands.
The
way members move from one band to another.
Grace Slick, amazing voice.
Yeah.
Buzzcocks. I'll tell you a funny story about Buzzcocks. When I was doing radio, I had somebody text in and say, "Can you play the B-side of What Do I Get?"
Yeah.
And there's no way, if anybody knows what the B-side of What Do I Get is, there's no way I could have played that on the radio. And I think it's just somebody was having a laugh with me. You definitely couldn't. It would not be played on the air. So yeah, I'm thinking it's definitely not Pink Floyd. It sounds very Singles Going Steady. It sounds very Rolling Stoney to me, like a Rolling Stone.
Okay,
that's Bob Dylan.
Unless we get an answer, we're going to go for the Rolling Stones. No.
Oh, it's the Buzzcocks. Wow.
There you are. We both
I didn't know that. Hot Rocks. Okay. Oh, I know this one. I've got this album.
So have I.
Yeah, I've got this one. The Door. You know the Doors. I'll tell you a funny. Yeah, this is quite handy because I've got some funny stories connected to groups here. I was in Cambridge walking around. This is years back, and I was on the way to do a radio show. And outside of a charity shop, it had a door, like a house door, and it had a picture of Jim Morrison, and it had a big sticker on it saying 2 doors for the price of 1. I thought it was brilliant. And Paul Simon is not him. Who? Don't even know who.
The Who.
Who are they? Who? No, the great group. Who? Keith Moon drove his car straight into a swimming pool.
He did.
No, it's the Rolling Stones.
I'm going to agree with that. Kelly's after his prize. Kelly's going for the Who. I think Hot Rocks is the Stones.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I have no idea on that.
I think it's got a picture of the cover of Hot Rocks. Yeah, I think it's got the big, I can say Michael Jackson, and he went in, Mick Jagger, and it's got their heads going smaller and smaller inside of each other. The cover, something like that.
Okay.
Golden. It's definitely not the Beatles. The Eagles. I don't think it is.
Yeah.
Three Dog Night. I'm going towards, but it's something crazy that Simon and Garfunkel would make up. Let's think. I don't know if anybody's heard their song "Most Peculiar Man." That is the craziest song I've ever heard. But I'm going Three Dog Night.
And Three Dog Night from Kelly too. So the answer is correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so Decade. Was Decade a Stone, Neil Young, Jefferson Airplane, or Pink Floyd?
Neil Young. Did you know his Harvest album, the reason why it's all acoustic is because he, I think, broke his wrist or done something to his arm and he couldn't play electric guitar properly, so he wrote it all for acoustic because it was easier for him to play like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's why it's all acoustic. But Heart of Gold's a brilliant song. Love that song.
I do too. Yeah.
Jefferson Airplane, Pink. I don't know. I'm going to go Neil Young. Yeah.
Okay, so the vote is for Neil Young, and the answer is Neil Young.
Neil Young.
Neil Young. All right.
The worst of
the Doors.
Jethro. It wouldn't be a title of the Carpenters. I can't imagine.
The worst of the Carpenters. Right? The worst of the Doors. The worst of Jefferson.
But that's an open and shut case, though, isn't it? If it's the worst of the Doors. Jefferson.
Nice one.
Jethro Tull, I'm thinking.
All right. Aqualung, Jethro Tull. That takes me back.
Yeah.
All right. That does take me back. So we're going to go waiting for Kelly, and Kelly's going for Jefferson Airplane.
Ah, it might be. That's the thing.
Yeah,
I was between Jethro Tull and Jefferson Airplane, but more Jethro Tull.
Okay, the casting vote. Let's go for Jefferson Airplane then. 3, 2, 1. Correct.
Yeah.
Well played,
No,
Kelly.
I was wrong.
Yay.
I was wrong on that.
Well played, Kelly.
The best of
Official.
10 years together. Now, that's not the Rolling Stones. And I can't imagine it being the Beatles. Because at this time, when they were 10 years, Let It Be was coming out. And then they had the Red and Blue album. So I don't think it fits in with anything to do with that. Peter, Paul and Mary, I don't really know much about them. Only that they're called Peter, Paul and Mary. And the Carpenters.
I can give you a song from Peter, Paul and Mary.
No. Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on then.
Leaving on a Jet Plane.
Yeah, no, now.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got a song. This is the final question.
It's between the Carpenters and Peter, Paul and Mary for me.
Yeah.
Just the Carpenters say something to me.
The best of 10 years together. Waiting for Kelly's vote.
Well, the Carpenters were together more than 10 years because they were brother and sister, but
That's true. But musically, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
Is the question. All right, still waiting for Kelly. Kelly's still watching. We know that.
It's an interesting question while we wait.
Yeah.
They were called the Carpenters. I wonder who did their carpentry work.
I don't know. Still waiting for Kelly.
It's probably Peter, Paul and Mary.
Right, and Kelly is going with, if in doubt, guess. Okay.
Yeah, too right.
Right, so we're going to guess. Let's have a look at the board again. Peter, Paul and Mary, Rolling Stones, Beatles, or Carpenters?
I was aiming towards Carpenters. So who do you think?
I'm going towards Peter, Paul and Mary because you don't know that one. So I think, go on, Charlie.
Go on then.
Yay!
You knew that, didn't you, really?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're not. I mean, they were well known in the 60s. They don't travel well, Fonz. I think it's fair to say.
Yeah, but they're not. But they have got like some groups got a string of hits. It's like some people are only known for one hit, and some of the other stuff, as time goes by, gets forgotten. Really, doesn't it? Sadly,
it does. Right. So in this week's quiz, just put that up full screen. We have scored between us a B, and that's good. And we got the average is 6.58, so we did well.
Or did better than the average.
We did better than the average. So there you are. So
better than the average bear.
That's the pop quiz for this week, and it's the first pop quiz we've done on YouTube. And our audience winner is Kelly. Yeah.
Yep.
In the studio. In the studio, don't know. Right. Okay. So
The Carpenters. That's what the winner was.
right, that seemed to work well. I think I can close that page down now, and come back. So that's that part of it done. We've gone through the music quiz. Actually, I did a little video. Just want to.
Oh yeah, your video. You.
Hang on. I'm just making sure which one it is. Let me. All right. Okay. This one. I quite like this one. So I'm going to bring it up on the screen. And I'm going to put it full screen. And this is my video of the week. Sorry, it's the video that I made this week. Right, slow down.
Somebody's turned out the lights.
Indeed, that was just yeah.
Who didn't put 50p in a meter?
Me. Right. Okay. That was just.
Sorry, Nelson. Just quickly say, I've noticed that the video quality is much better. It doesn't like jolt and freeze and all that. It just comes straight out.
That's right. Yep. Things are getting better and better. At the moment, Be Live are concentrating on being stable and giving out quality video. If you check out Adair's page, Adair Palmer's page, they broadcast from Australia, and their page, well, their videos have been, what's the word I'm looking for? Crap. Blurry, you name it. There was no way you can actually watch it. Now their picture is as good as mine is to you today, hopefully.
Does it like on different locations, like different how it comes across then?
Yeah. And Kelly noticed the video logo.
I didn't see that. Was that we should have run that surprise? Spot the in-video logo, and then you could win. Let's see what I've got.
What can you win?
A roll of sticky tape.
Well, okay.
That I need to wrap parcels up with, so you won't get it.
The in-video logo is quite discreet. There it is.
Oh, it's in the top corner.
It's in the top corner now. Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. You know, with the logo, because probably other people out there watching, probably interested. You see how it's transparent, and you got no background to it. You just got the text and the logo.
Yeah.
I've tried that with my logo, and it comes up with a white background. How do you get it transparent on Be Live?
Right. The easiest way is to go to Canva, Canva.
Yeah.
And
Canva's brilliant. Canva's there's loads. I tell you something people want to check out. Loads of free templates on that. That it is brilliant.
And
you carry on though. I was just
now. Yeah. The Canva is brilliant. Yeah. And one of the options when you save a graphic is to save it as transparent.
Oh right.
That's the easiest way to do it. So you drop
and
down,
it works. And it works on Be Live like that.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Because ones that I've tried to save transparent haven't worked. So it's been there in front of me all the time and I haven't noticed it.
Right,
but you can have an upgrade, can't you, pay for it? But even the free version, because I've just been I discovered it recently, been messing around with it on the free version. Yeah. There's still loads for nothing.
Oh yeah, there's a lot that you actually give away. One of the major changes is if you do, say, a batch of images.
Yeah.
If you've got a pro account, you can download all 30 of them at one go.
Yeah.
Whereas if you've got a free account, then you can only do one at a time.
Yeah, that's sure. But you can do it on your phone as well. There's an app for it, which is even better.
That's true. It
works when I'm sitting waiting for something to happen, waiting to see somebody, or sitting in the doctor's surgery or whatever, or sitting waiting for a bus or a train, sit there and design a poster, and it's quite cool, really, because you do it on your phone. Got good eyesight though.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. True. Tell you one of the things we found about in video. I mean, John and I do the show at 4:00 on Thursdays, 11 a.m. Eastern, and we found that obviously our friends come and watch, but because the people who use in video are used to watching recorded video, they don't come to live. They'll come and watch the recording, and it's just taken off.
Yeah, that's good. Do they still do a free version of it, or is that?
Oh yeah, there is a free version of it in video.
Because you get to, like, that's good about a lot of things.
Yeah.
You get a free trial to see if it, because there's a lot of things you can sign up for, and you look at it and you think, oh, that's exactly what I need, and you don't get to try it out, and you sign up for it, and it's totally not what you want. But
That's
it's good
true.
that you can get these free trials on things.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, there's a. Have you heard of AppSumo?
No.
Right. Okay. AppSumo has one reason for being, and that's to help software developers. And basically, the idea is that you, through AppSumo, sell your software or website as a service, and you charge $49 for lifetime use. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, people buying the $49 deal don't get everything that people who bought the full system get, but they get a cut down set.
Yeah.
And I've had quite a few bargains through it, but there is the problem that you said that you can't try it before you buy it.
Yeah. That always puts me off from things. I don't want. I like to know, because when you go into the shop, you see the box, don't you? Like, and you buy something, and you get to see it in your hand and all that, and you know what you got. I know they put pictures up and stuff, but you need to know what you're getting, really, and know that you can use it. So I always like a little. If I get anything, always like a trial first, not because I'm tight, I want it free, but because if I like it, I'll pay for it, basically.
I'm the same way. Right, now we've tried videos, we've tried screen sharing, so the only thing that's left is images, and I do happen to have, unless if you've got some photos.
Not at hand, no.
Right, okay, bear with me a minute. Hopefully I'll find.
Oh, actually I have. I should be mentioning. Yeah, you just reminded me.
Yeah.
Right. Hang on, because I've got to work out how I'm doing this now. Right, let me open what I'm going to show you. There's this other guy in Cambridge called Alan Brigham. Now, he's a great guy, and what it is he also does history walks as well as me, and he is a road sweeper in Cambridge. Well, he's retired now. So basically, he saw Cambridge from the street up, and he's one of the people that inspired me in Cambridge history. And I remember on seeing him on a few occasions that he always wished me luck and well done, keep going, and all that kind of thing, and basically give me support. So I've always looked up to him, and he's a very knowledgeable man. But I don't know if you can see my screen share now at all. If I've stuck it down the bottom, and I can go through these photos with him. And these ones that he took of when he was 80s, 90s road sweep. So if I go through them, so I don't know who these people are. If Alan's watching, he probably know who they are. But there's the guy on the Cambridge market there. Somebody else. But there's some really amazing pictures in here. Look, this is after the May Ball and mess that he would have had to clean up. And somebody else. You can see the old Ford there in the background. Old couple on the fruit and veg stall. So look, there's a mess after the May Balls. This has been smothered all over. I love this photo that he's done. It's brilliant. Somebody's gone out, got a Big Mac in the old style Big Mac, and just wedged it straight through the But I love that photo. There's Snowy Far. You know, the snowy sculpture that we've looked at in the past. That's actually Snowy himself. Another shot in the market there of how he looked in the 1980s. Let's homeless guy on the market. It's a wonderful insight of Cambridge market and streets in the 1980s and 90s. This guy here is Trevor Hughes, and he was a homeless guy who used to hang around the fountain area, and he was famous for his VP wine and all that, and a bit of a character. These are all stall holders. So people that he would meet every day as he was doing his cleaning jobs, and probably become good friends with them over the years. But it's so wonderful. See, there's more mess there from the May Ball. I think that's where they working there. This is some of his colleagues now. This is somebody he would have worked with. Somebody else on the market. Going back to that picture, nowadays you couldn't put these boxes on there like that now. But it's brilliant. That's that's things that are lost now. You used to stick them up there. Nowadays, health and safety wouldn't let you. Dustbin man collecting the rubbish. More of his colleagues. As the poster of McDonald's went on. So basically, this is what he would have seen his everyday. Well, there's a Wimpy burger in there. This guy here, that's Alan himself there. The one I'm circling with the jumper on there. So that's the cart he would have pushed around Cambridge. So all different people he is. I think that's all of them. I think that's everything. I think that's a lot.
Okay, I'm coming back. I'm back.
So yeah, no, it's a nice collection that he's done. So basically, that's what he would have every day. Every day he would have seen these people, met these people, and while he was cleaning and walking around in his car.
Have you posted the photos in your group?
No, I'll tell you, if you go to it, he's actually given me permission to put them on my website.
Oh, brilliant.
If you go to cambridgehistorian.co.uk / can you see that email address, that website address in the top corner?
Just a minute, let's bring it full screen.
No, you can't. I think you can. No. You can't see it. No, it's cambridgehistorian.co.uk Alan Brigham collection. But if you just go to if you can't find it like that, okay, because the way of spelling of his name, if you click on, if I show you from the homepage, if you could put it back up, I'll show you from the homepage.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So what you do is you're on the homepage here. You click on photographs. Yeah, you got Sam Rogers collection, Peter Saw collection. Colorized Cambridge Research, more coming up soon, but it's here. There's his collection there, and you just click on view here, and there you go. And you can view them at your leisure, whenever you want. There you go.
Right. So for our viewers in Cambridge, if they have photographs, they can send them to you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've had I'm slowly building collections of photos. I've got thousands upon thousands, loads of my own, and I'm working away of doing that. But people also give me, now I've had another guy, David Moff, who's given me, I'm not, wow, like when I see him, there hundreds and hundreds of photos of Cambridge buses. Now he goes to me, there's a bit too many buses in these photos. Will they be all right? And I go, no, it's perfect because it's got the old CAM buses in them, the old Eastern counties, and when Stagecoach took over. And he didn't think that I'd be interested because it's just bus after bus after bus.
Right.
But I love seeing the bus pictures. But what I tried to explain to him, which I said why I love them, is because in the background is Cambridge how it used to look.
Yes,
so like
indeed.
it's got the train station before all the redevelopment happened there in the background, and it's got everyday people like looking at the clothes they're wearing in the 1990s and stuff. It's brilliant. I said it's all history and it's all part of it. So no, it's they'll be going, but you can imagine with hundreds upon hundreds of photos of buses, to get them all up is time consuming. So, but that's one that will be coming. So the collections are building, and of course there'll be many more very old photos of Cambridge that I've got as well. But it's a gradual build, isn't it? Time thing.
That's true. Kelly, could you sort of give us a rating from 1 to 10 on the video quality today? Because we'll pass this information back to VLive. We'd like to think it's better on YouTube than it is on Facebook. It should be. At least it's not going to degrade. I mean, that's the thing about if you go to a Facebook we did last week, it looks nothing like when we were just finished. It's been degraded.
That's the thing. How you see, how we see it, because that's how Big Live is broadcasting it. But in between, it's going to Facebook, and how Facebook broadcasts it, how Big Live sends it to them are two different things.
That's true. It's a very complicated system, which they make look easy, and we benefit from it. And we're going to get a score from Kelly, and 8 out of 10. Thank you.
How would he rate how it usually is on Facebook? So the difference.
Right, that's a good question. And
so we can tell the difference.
Right.
He thinks it's your computer. It's your computer sometimes.
Could be. I'll check that back. It depends. I mean, it is the host. Obviously, the host computer does have more to do.
Yeah, I've noticed that when I've presented shows, like I can sit here and go from different things, and not a problem when I'm a guest. But when I'm host, sometimes it lags a little bit, don't it?
Yeah.
Because it's struggling because it's doing lots of things at once.
The picture of me that you're seeing is the one that's actually on YouTube. So if my quality varies in the studio, you should see it.
Yeah.
Theoretically, yeah. And all I need to do, if I go totally blurry, is if you just let me know, I can just refresh.
Yeah.
And come back. Because that picks up a new signal. Yeah. So
there's a lot of stuff that happens in the background, like you're saying, when they broadcasting it to Facebook and broadcasting it to YouTube. It's all magic stuff happening in the background.
Tell me about it. That's what I said to Sophia the other day. I have no idea, given all the moving parts that are in this, how they managed to get it so good. Which it now is.
Because if you're doing a Facebook Live video, it's just their own stuff, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's their own software, so you're broadcasting live through there. But this is a third-party software.
Right. And Kelly is saying that YouTube is better. Good.
It feels smooth. I don't know if that's just me.
Yeah, it's clear on YouTube. Yeah, That's good. So, Anything Goes will be on YouTube next Tuesday. Our task between now and then is to publish this replay everywhere, let people know about the quality of it, and
I-
see if we can get more of our friends in next week.
I don't know if you've got time to make a little 10-second video of like of it being on YouTube, and then we can share that about so people know where to go.
Okay. Can we run the third text? Yes, we can. So we've had the music trivia quiz. This is anything goes.
Do you find you make an agenda, then you look at the end of the show and you realise you never used any of the agenda?
I did it yesterday. I had an agenda which I was ready to run through, and then Dom joined me, and it just goes out the window.
It does sometimes. I've done it many a times, and I think I spent ages working that agenda out.
Yeah.
It's always there handy to have it there, though, isn't it? Just in case.
And show title. And this is a message from Rigetti from last week. Anyone can be scammed. Because that's what the topic of last Friday's show on Facebook. So yeah, I think we've tested everything now, Kelly.
And it all works exactly the same as Facebook. It's the same but posher.
It is. It's different surrounding, isn't it?
It's like getting a new mortgage on a better house.
The quality of people actually joining in with us is vastly improved. Right. Okay then. Right. Well, we've not got a script.
No.
We've done well to busk it for 50 minutes. I'm going to get rid of 2 videos, which I had as a... All right. And that should improve things again. Right.
Nice.
Okay. When does the Cambridge historian return?
Not till next year now, because I'm in the background. I don't want to make a rubbishy sorry and tag it all together. I struggled with Series 3 because that's when Be Live was going through its changes.
Oh, yeah.
And not just that I struggled with some guests as well, issues involved with them. Not, in personal reasons, some of them couldn't do it. It just seemed everything was happening at once. Yeah. And I hadn't really got as much effort into it as I had the first 2. So, and I was very disappointed myself in that respect, but it's a learning curve as well. So I was going to bring it back in November, but I've decided new year, new look, new start. And between now and then, you may see I'm doing other things.
Indeed.
And getting them sorted so that they're done. I want to get a lot of my website sorted and tidied up and get it in in a more reasonable state. So when the new series goes on there, it's in a better position, really. But I'm still making other shows. Of course, there's Jay's show, Jay's Shed. Yeah. Made 6 episodes of that, and brilliant response for that. And he's coming back for a Christmas special, looking at Christmas lights.
Oh, right, okay.
And then he's going to do another series in the new year. So he's buzzing about that in his shed. The only problem is
stride now, isn't he?
Yeah, the thing is the only problem we've got with it is that his internet signal is rubbish, and
doesn't he borrow it from somebody?
Yeah. We're not going to talk about that. Not on there. Case the supply. Yeah, but you know.
I'm not saying a word.
No, you know. So it's a bit hard in that respect, but it does. The point is, the show does come across. He does brilliantly in what he's doing. Yeah. He does do what he does. I said to him, I might at one point do a special where I just take my camera downtown, not film it live, no, just normal camera, and film him talking about streetlights in Cambridge, and then just tack it all together and make it into a special show for him. Because I just love his enthusiasm. His enthusiasm for light bulbs. You know what I mean? He makes me. I used to think, God, it's a light bulb. When I first found it, he likes like light bulbs.
Yeah.
Right. But then he's turned me around because actually he makes you enthusiastic about light bulbs. Because actually, really, I didn't know that. Actually, I can see why now. And he's found that wow. So it sort of shows you that actually there's more to just a light bulb than brighten up the room. But they're not called bulbs. Then they're called lamps. So the proper name's lamps.
Okay, buddy, I'll be good now.
Yeah. So
Right.
it reminds me of another guy that I knew. It's quite funny because he could tell me where he'd have been good for one of those programs where you have to guess everything. He could tell me where all the post boxes were in Cambridge, including all the villages, every village, when it was put there, and if it was removed, when it was removed. So that's an achievement.
Totally. Yeah. Okay. Kelly, big thank you for actually joining us on our first venture onto YouTube, and for all your feedback and for doing well in the quiz, being our winner of the day. You don't get a prize, but you do.
Well, he does. Does it get sticky tape? It gets sticky tape that he can't have because I need it to do parcels, but the fault's there.
It is. Right, Fonz, it's over to you.
Yeah, no, I tell you, that's flew by, and it's been great trying it out now. It actually really works on here, so to me it feels much smoother. So I think there's definitely a future in being on YouTube. Just too many. I suppose with Facebook's limitations, isn't there? But because of it's a third party, but I do like it on YouTube. So we'll see what the future holds on YouTube.
Indeed.
We might get sponsors and product placement everywhere.
Oh yeah. Anything's possible. Anything goes.
Yeah, because you can get that on YouTube. Lots of sponsorship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anybody wanting to sponsor us, look us up. Drop us a message.
We're open to offers.
We'll take your money. Yeah.
Okay.
We don't sell legal DVDs. Legal DVD. Have you seen that program? Do you want to buy a DVD? So yeah. On that note, my bad impressions of comedy programs.
Bye. We'll see you all next week.
Bye.